Let me guess, you've seen those 50-point digital marketing checklists, right? You've heard all the confusing jargon that makes you want to quit before you even start. But the truth is, most of that advice is just noise. It's designed to make simple things feel way too complicated. In this video, we're tossing all of that out. We're cutting through the chaos to give you the only 7 steps that have actually built businesses from the ground up. This isn't about chasing every shiny new trend or trying to master 100 different tools. This is the streamlined foundational playbook. No fluff, no filler, just the core moves that get real results. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly where to put your energy to see actual growth. Now, before we jump in, you might be wondering, who is this guy, and why should I listen to him? For the last decade, I've been in the marketing trenches, using this exact framework to help businesses grow from 0 to 6 and even 7 figures. I've seen what works, what absolutely doesn't, and what's a complete waste of your time and money. My only goal today is to save you from the mistakes I already made and give you a clear, actionable path forward. Alright, let's get to it. Step 1. Define your mission and goals. First things first, and this is arguably the most important step of all, you have to know your destination. Without a clear goal, you're just posting content and running ads in the dark, hoping something magically works. You can't win a game you haven't defined. So before you do anything else, you need to answer 2 simple questions. Why do you exist? And what do you actually want to achieve? First up, your mission. This is bigger than just making money. What's the real problem you solve for people? What change are you trying to create for your customers? This is your North Star. It guides every single thing you create and helps you build a brand that people connect with. Second, your goals. These have to be specific. Don't just say you want more sales. Use the SMART goal framework. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So, a weak goal is, get more traffic. A great goal is, increase our organic website traffic by 20% in the next 90 days by publishing 2 new blog posts each week. See the difference? One is a wish, the other is a target that tells you exactly what to do. Step 2, identify your ideal customer. Okay, once you know where you're going, you need to know you're talking to. The single biggest mistake I see beginners make is trying to market to everybody. Remember this, when you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. Your message just becomes generic noise. This is where creating a customer persona, an ideal customer profile, is an absolute game changer. And I'm not just talking about their age and location. You have to go deeper. What are their biggest frustrations? What are their deepest desires? Where do they actually hang out online? Are they scrolling Instagram, searching Google for answers, or are they hiding out in niche Facebook groups? To figure this out, look at your current customer data, send out a few surveys, or even just go research your competitors' audiences. Once you have a crystal clear picture of this person, every marketing decision gets 100 times easier. You'll know what content to make, what tone to use, and where to post it, because you'll feel like you're talking to one specific person, not a faceless crowd. Step 3. Build your digital home base. Your social media profiles are great, but you're just renting that space. Your followers could disappear tomorrow because of a random algorithm change or a new policy. The only piece of the internet you truly own is your website. Think of it as your digital storefront, the central hub where all roads should eventually lead. Now your website doesn't need to be some complex 50-page monster on day 1. It can literally start as a single well-designed page. But it absolutely must be optimized for 3 things. First, it has to be mobile-friendly and fast. More than half of all web traffic is on phones now, and if your site is slow, people are gone. Second, it needs a clear call to action or CTA. Tell visitors exactly what to do next. Buy now, sign up, book a call. Don't make them guess. And third, you must have Google Analytics installed from day 1. It's free, and ignoring it is like trying to fly a plane with no instruments. It tells you who's visiting, where they came from, and what they're doing on your site. Your website is the foundation of your entire strategy, so make sure it's solid. Step 4. Create your content strategy. Content is the fuel for your entire marketing engine. It's how you attract that ideal customer we just talked about, build trust, and prove you know what you're talking about. But creating content doesn't mean just randomly posting stuff. You need a strategy that's built on one thing, providing value first. Think about your ideal customer from step 2. What questions are they Googling at 2 a.m.? What problems are they desperate to solve? Your content needs to be the answer. Focus on creating stuff that's genuinely helpful, entertaining, or inspiring instead of just talking about your product all the time. This could be blog posts, videos, podcasts, whatever serves them best. A great content plan matches the different stages of their journey. For someone who has no idea you exist, a blog post like 5 mistakes to avoid when is perfect. For someone who's thinking about buying, a detailed case study or webinar works better. By creating value like this, you're not just selling, you're serving, and that's how you build a real loyal audience. Alright, we're over halfway through, and if you're finding this helpful, I've put together a free digital marketing starter kit checklist that walks you through every one of these steps. It's the perfect companion to this video. The link is down in the description. It's totally free, and will make sure you don't miss a single detail when you're putting this into action. Step 5. Choose your traffic channels. So you've got your goals, your audience, your website, and your content. Now it's time to actually get people to see it. There are dozens of channels out there: SEO, social media, email, paid ads, and trying to master them all at once is a perfect recipe for burnout. The key is to start with just 1 or 2 channels where your ideal customer already spends their time. If you're targeting a younger audience, TikTok or Instagram is probably a smart bet. If you're a business selling to other businesses, you should likely be focusing on LinkedIn and Google search. Here's the simple breakdown. First, SEO. This is all about getting your website to show up high in Google's search results. It's a long-term game, but it creates a steady flow of free traffic from people actively looking for what you offer. Second, social media. This is perfect for building your brand, creating a community, and just engaging with people. The key is to interact, not just broadcast. Third, paid ads. This means Google ads, social media ads, and so on. It's the fastest way to get in front of people, but it requires a budget. Even just $10 a day can tell you a lot about what messages are actually working. Pick one primary channel, get good at it. Once you have a consistent flow of traffic from that one source, then you can start expanding to others. Step 6. Capture and nurture. Leads with email. So what happens when someone visits your site or sees your post? If they leave without giving you their contact info, they're probably gone forever. This is why building an email list is completely non-negotiable. It's your most valuable marketing asset because just like your website, you own it. To get people to sign up, you need to offer them a great reason to. This is called a lead magnet. It could be a free guide, a checklist, a template, or a discount code. Something that gives your ideal customer a quick win. Once they're on your list, your job is to build that relationship. Don't just spam them with sales pitches. Keep providing value, send them your best content, share helpful tips, and tell them stories. This builds trust and keeps you top of mind. Then when you finally have something to sell, you're offering it to a warm, engaged audience that already knows and trusts you. It makes everything so much easier. Step 7. Analyze, optimize, and scale. This final step is what separates the amateurs from the pros, using data to make your decisions. The beauty of digital marketing is that almost everything is measurable. Every click, every view, every sale. It's all data you can use. This feedback tells you exactly what's working and what's not. Every single week, you should be looking at your key numbers. Which blog post brought in the most traffic? Which social post got the most shares? Which ad generated the most leads for the lowest cost? Your job is to be a detective. Find the winners, that 20% of your effort that's driving 80% of your results, and pour more fuel on that fire. At the same time, find what's failing and either fix it or kill it. This cycle of launching, measuring, and tweaking is the engine of all growth. You test, you analyze, you optimize, and you scale what works. It's a constant loop of improvement that guarantees your marketing gets more effective over time. So there you have it, the 7 foundational steps. This is the system. Now if you're ready to stop just learning the theory and start actually implementing a strategy that turns strangers into customers, get started. Don't wait. Let's recap the 7 steps really quickly. First, define your mission and goals. Second, get obsessed with your ideal customer. Third, build your own digital home base. Fourth, create a content strategy that serves. Fifth, pick 1 or 2 traffic channels to master. Sixth, capture and nurture leads with email. And 7th, analyze, optimize, and scale. Forget the 100-item checklists. These 7 steps are the foundation. If you just focus on mastering them one by one, you build a powerful and profitable marketing system. You don't need to do it all at once. Just start with step 1. You've got this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.